What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler, and yeah, y'all already know, man. It's Sunday, so y'all already know this is a hashtag Recast T'Challa L's Boycott Black Panther 2 video. It is with a little bit of a different twist. Shout out to those of y'all that are celebrating homecoming. My youngest daughter, biologically, North Carolina A&T, they had the greatest homecoming on earth, G-Hope, this past weekend, this current weekend. So shout out to her, North Carolina A&T. And FAMU had their homecoming. Stay right across the street. Anyway, shout out to FAMU as well, the Rattlers and the Aggies and everything like that. If you went to those places to visit daughters, sons, catch up with family, friends, loved ones and everything like that, man, hope you had a safe trip. Hope you had a great time. Hope you have a safe trip returning home. So with that said, yes, we are doing this video, and it's with my wife in mind. My wife plays a role in this video. Yeah, I told y'all, we need to be talking about this black love. Y'all don't want to talk about it, Nate Moore. And listen, I could be low-key petty as to why I want to say Nate Moore don't want to give you the love between a African-American man and an African-American woman, but I'm going to leave that alone because that's me being petty. I'm going to leave that to somebody else. Sinclair, that's you. But yeah, so anyway, with my wife in mind, my wife went out with some of her girlfriends a couple of nights ago. And my wife is attractive. That's why I married her. Yeah. She attracted to me. And so I'm assuming a young man approached her, asked her for a name. She told him. Want to know if he'd get a number. She told him she was married. Respectfully so, this young man should have stopped right there. He didn't. He didn't. He told my wife, and I quote, because I died laughing. Like, y'all need to know, I fell out when she said, when she told me what she told me. He said, I bet ain't no real nigga like me. It's amazing what you become proud of being when you're brainwashed, suffering from Stockholm syndrome, and you stupid and ignorant. Yeah, it's a sad thing. But she told him. She said he's not. He's a king, and I only date kings. See how that went? My wife undressed this dude. I asked him, I said, wait. Because I'm like, I'm like, that's the end, that's a killer right there. When he say I'm a real nigga, and she come back and say, I don't date niggas. I married a king. If you call yourself a real nigga, what's your comeback from that? Because see, what you don't understand is, and I don't want to get on my soapbox and everything, because this ain't what this video is about. But a nigga is only capable of doing so many things, no different than a bitch. But a king and queen are able to do the same things that niggas and bitches do, and a plethora of more. There's power in the word. But this ain't what this video is about. This ain't what this video is about. I just wanted to give my wife some shine, because listen, my queen, when she did that, I said, listen, I just wanted to be a fly on the wall when you told that to me. So fellas, female come up to you, you married, she tell you she a bad bitch, you tell her you married to a queen. That shit in that conversation. So, but the qualities, because I wanted to touch on that. The qualities that we don't care about, that we being so dismissive, the qualities that T'Challa has, that are qualities that we should see portrayed on screen by T'Challa. Now, mind you, we get hit by the antithesis to these qualities on a daily basis. All you gotta do is turn on your radio. But these are the qualities, or turn on VH1, reality TV, or Power. But these are qualities. You're not going to find them on these shows. Matter of fact, you're not going to find these qualities too many places when it comes to portrayals of African-American men, women. T'Challa. Let's go. Devotion to his parents. That's respect. You don't think we can see some more of that in regards to children and their parents. Black children, black parents. Okay. He uplifts his sister. That's admiration. He went back and got his sister. He trained his sister to take over in case he died. That's admiration. Aurora Monroe, love. Nate Moore didn't even have enough respect for you, even though he's a fanboy. Enough respect for you to give you the black love that everybody wants portrayed on the big screen. I noticed what I said. The black love that everybody wants, regardless of who they are. Nate Moore took a big pile of dump and poured it on it. Aurora Monroe and T'Challa. That's love. Stop throwing Nate Moore a bone. Stop throwing Ryan Coogler a bone. Stop acting like Marvel got your best interests at heart when it comes to these characters, when they don't care and they're showing it to you. Yeah, Kevin Feige, I'm not going to let you go either. You got an out, but you better use it. Use it before you call yourself putting this movie in the film room to be cut up. Use the out that you use that I'm giving you. Take the bone that I'm giving you so you can get your ass up out this fire. Anyway, several Dora Milaje are members of the LGBTQ. That's inclusion. He's proud of that. Fiercest warriors on earth. Members of the LGBTQ as well as heterosexual. He treats none of them differently. They are the royal guard. Inclusion. He would never betray his country. That's loyalty. That foolishness that we had take place on January 6th, he would have never did that. He don't believe in lying to dupe his country. The truth is the truth, whether you like it or not, and he stands on that. Integrity. You don't think we could use a little bit more of that? We don't want that portrayed on the big screen? Okay. He practices a religion without judging those who practice a different religion. It's called tolerance. You don't think we could use some of that in the United States? Where if somebody doesn't pray like we want them to pray, they're enemy. Let me help y'all out. Jesus never called himself a Christian. He never said what his religious faith was. All he did was walk in it. Let's keep going. His best friend is of a different ethnicity. And no, I'm not talking about Everett Ross. Y'all gonna get that from the movies. Everett Ross, MCU. His best friend is Reed Richards. That's his brother from another. Reed Richards. Yeah, no, don't none of y'all know that. Don't none of y'all know that. Y'all watching the movies, y'all gonna say Everett Ross. Keep that same energy. I done told y'all a plethora of times, go pick up a damn book. It's Reed Richards. If you don't know who Reed Richards is, if you don't know the relationship between him and T'Challa, it's a lot of resources out there for you to go use it. To find out. Here we go. Comfortable with who he is. That's confidence. T'Challa knew a long time ago that he was destined to be the king of Wakanda. He knew a long time ago that his true love was Aurora Monroe. We could learn a lot about his confidence. See, I knew who I was a long time ago, but I lacked the confidence to embrace this part of me. I was a coward. Say what it is, but I've always been this person, different. So much so that my classmates say that I was different, but I lack the confidence to embrace who I am. This is who I've always been. And without a strong support system, I should have been able, mature enough to embrace this side of me as an adolescent male. But I wasn't. Our adolescent males could use more confidence in the face of intolerance, in the face of being bullied. Our sons could definitely use some more confidence. He's an emperor of an empire. That's royalty. Remember that joke? And see, it was a reason why I told y'all what my wife said. I do consider myself a king. But in considering myself a king, that means I have to carry myself a certain way. And I have to hold myself accountable when I fall short. That means I can't be out here wilding and profiling. That means even if I have a disagreement with a man, I must watch how I talk to that man. Even if I'm angry, I gotta watch how I talk because I consider myself a king. Kings walk differently. Kings talk differently. I consider myself a king. My wife considers me not her real nigga, but her king. And I consider my wife not my bad bitch, but my queen. There's power in the word. You don't think our sons and daughters could use a little bit more of that? No disrespect, because I love the song, but I mean, we got a national spot out here talking about hands on my knees, shaking ass like a thought. Like I love the song, but damn, it's getting national airplay. That song is getting national airplay. Hands on my knees, shaking ass like a thought, and we finna kill off the king of Wakanda. There's no counterbalance. Cats like Nate more good with that. I'm not. I don't mind her hands on her knees, shaking ass like a thought. But she need to be able to carry herself like a queen too. Remember what we say? A lady in the streets, but a freak in the right. Calm and hostile situations. Conflict resolution. I was talking to this dude yesterday. We're trying to conduct some business. He said, you don't like the word no. I said, no, I'm fine with the word no. I said, I've been told no quite a few times. I said, I just need the explanation behind the word no to make sense. He said, well, I don't want to do business with you then. I said, why not? He said, because you're trying to tell me how to do business. You're trying to make me do business with you. No, I'm not trying to make you do business with me. I'm trying to get you to explain to me, articulate to me why you don't want to do business. This is what the guy told me. He said, well, you know what? You're so smart, you need to open up your own store. See, when you have to resort to sarcasm, you've lost the ability to articulate with reason. That's where he was. He was in his feelings. Conflict resolution. Two grown men. Just because I disagree with you or because I question you, don't mean you get in your feelings. We're having a conversation. And conversations sometimes come with hard questions that you got to give a hard answer. Or maybe you need to sit back and think about the answer that you just gave because it don't make sense. Don't get offended. Do some critical thinking. That brother was so offended, so in his feelings, somebody else had to help me. Why he, how can I put this, sulked because I hurt his feelings. That's what winds up happening when you don't know how to resolve conflict. You subject to getting your feelings hurt when you didn't need to. The conversation is based on logic, or at least it's supposed to be when it involves two men, right? So I'm at the 13-minute and 24-second mark. These are the qualities that we should look for. Long live the king, long live T'Challa. Bruh, we not letting you go, and we're not letting go Chadwick Boseman either. It's for both of y'all. Hey, T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman, I ain't saying it. I'm just saying we got you. Wakanda forever. T'Challa gonna be in that movie. Chadwick Boseman gonna get a statue put up by Disney and a damn movie. We're gonna apply that pressure. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.